Hey, Georgie, Jim Cotter, Orange and Blue News. Through all this, how you been handling yourself, and have you heard from your family back home, and are they safe there?
Hey, how you doing? Absolutely. I mean, I talk to my family every single day. Um, that's how we get through this. We get through it together, even though we're not together right now at the moment. We're not in the same location. We try to call each other as much as we can. We text 2, 3 times a day, and just try to stay positive every single day. Because right now, not a lot of things that we know what will happen in the future. So we can't plan on anything. We don't know what to do. So what we are trying to do right now is just live day by day. What is today, what we can do, wake up, maybe work out, maybe make a fucking video or something, and then, just have faith that everything will get back together. But how we've been getting through it, just having a positive mindset through all this and calling each other every day.
Okay, before we take the next question, I'll remind, if you're not asking a question, please have your phone on mute. Someone either has it right by their chin or something that's causing a lot of background noise for us. So for broadcast quality, that would very help if we could go on mute when you're not asking. Continue.
Hello?
Hey, Giorgi, Scott Beatty, WDWS. What have you been trying to do to just stay in shape? Is it a big challenge for you to do that on your own, or a lot of discipline, or is it something you are kind of gravitating towards pretty easily?
I mean, we had a call yesterday with Coach Coleman and all the coaches and stuff, and we already have a little program from Coach Coleman that he put on the app that he told us to download. So we have that, and we have daily workouts Monday through Friday, I think. Saturday, Sunday is off. That will definitely help us to stay in shape. Also, you gotta understand it's so different being in the basketball shape because you're not only working out and anything, So it's definitely a different type of being in shape. But we definitely will do everything possible to stay in the best physical shape as we can, and also just being prepared mentally for whatever it's like. But yeah, that's it pretty much. Yeah, it was definitely hard to get flight if I could try, and also they announced how Europe closed the borders, and it would be possible, but it was it would be a risk to be quarantined maybe for a month in a hotel or something. I definitely don't want to take that risk, and also when the United States close their borders, then I would definitely not know when they will open back up. So if I go home and things go back to normal here, in summer or whatever, and we start summer workouts, I would not be able to come back. It would be really hard. So it was just the safest thing to do. I feel like to stay here. Also, I'm really, really isolated from everybody because there's not a lot of people on campus or around here. So I'm pretty isolated. They're isolated. So overall, it was just the safest decision. But I definitely want to be back home with my family, to be honest.
Is it tough to be kind of on your own here? I know you have like a support system on campus, but pretty much everyone else is away too, as you said.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as I said, I want to be with my family. That's a normal thing. I think in a tough time like this, everybody's with their families, staying tight and trying to stay healthy and just be together because it's way easier to go through anything when you with somebody when you're together. Obviously, family, but I can't. So it is a shame for this news to be here. So I gotta have a right approach to this and just still be positive about it. I can't change anything at the moment. So all I can control is just have faith and be positive about how the situation is for me and my family.
Sure, dude. This is Alex Bussey from the Daily Atlanta. I know you don't work directly with Shane Coleman, but what's your relationship with him, and why do you guys seem to gravitate towards him and have such a good relationship with him?
Well, Chin. I mean, Chin is just such a personality. I think he got this young type of personality that we have. All the coaches that we have are definitely characters, and they have their personalities. But this Chin is just like I don't know. He just really funny. He got really funny personality outside the court, obviously. When we are just hanging out, either having breakfast after practice or just hanging out throughout the day. Guys are in the gym all day, and we just crack jokes with Chin or have an argument, and it's just really funny how it just happens naturally.
Hey, Giorgi, this is Scott Ritchie from the News Gazette. I guess maybe besides online classes and staying in shape, how are you spending your days in semi-isolation, I guess?
As you mentioned, I do homework, and that's the first thing. I usually have a meeting at 10 o'clock. The meeting is funny, but it's a meeting at 10 o'clock, academic meeting at 10, and then I work out a little bit, whatever I can do, and then I also make funny videos on TikTok. I've done a couple. I'm working on a couple right now, to be honest. Also, I just listen to music, and also skill is also to relax. I learned, it's I haven't done a lot of relaxing in my past life, to be honest, in general, and now I can just sit down also, and I can just relax, just think about stuff or just listen to music and just try to not think about anything and just relax my body, relax my mind, and just go with the flow.
Well,
Hey, Giorgi, again.
To master walking on your hands. How you doing in that regard?
Say that again, Scott.
Hello?
Scott, can you please repeat that? There were two of you talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, Giorgi, Brett said that you've been trying to master walking on your hands. Have you gotten that down yet? Where's the status of that?
So I just started doing it. I was able to do it when I was a kid, when I was like 10 years old, but then I couldn't do it anymore recently now, and I just started doing it at the house. And my first goal was to break 5 seconds standing on my hands. I broke it, and then it was 10 seconds, and I broke that, and now I just try to go longer than 10 seconds. But I can stand on my hands for 10 seconds now. It's just something that I just started doing. Actually, I was cleaning my apartment, and I moved the couches and stuff. There was a lot of room in the living room, and I just started doing it because it was like empty. And I don't know. Now I can't stand for my hands for 10 seconds, I guess. Stuff that just happens in the house when you're quarantined,
Hey, Giorgi, it's Rob McCauley. Can I ask how Lolly and David are doing, and do you get to talk to them every day?
Yeah, the best thing right now is, to be honest, the phones that we have and the Wi-Fi and everything, because if I wouldn't have that, it would be definitely way, way harder. I talk to them every single day. We FaceTime, there's WhatsApp, there's different apps you can talk with, and we talk every single day with FaceTime, just talk about different things, maybe memories, and they are doing the same as I am. I think everybody's doing pretty much the same thing, just trying to stay at home, and they're just trying to stay healthy and get through this, and I think pretty much everybody's doing the same thing in that case. Everybody just trying to stay at home, so they are doing the same thing. They're great. My mom is a really good cook, to be honest, so my brother has way better food than I have here, but they're doing well, just as everybody else, I think.
Hey, Giorgi, it's Gavin again. I don't know if you think of yourself this way, but it seems like a lot of Illini fans really like your creativity and, your sense of fun. I was just wondering if you have any advice or a message for people on, things to do to pass the time and just making the most of all this stuff.
I definitely have a message because it was crazy the first couple of days it started, and oh my God, I don't have any plans for the future and this and that. And, it was the same for everybody, I think. But then I was saying that, I was just thinking, why are we rushing this whole entire time? I'm a rush to practice, and then I'm a rush to class to get good grades to be able to play, and then I'm playing because I'm practicing. We just rushing the whole entire time, and I was able to just sit down and relax at this moment, because we can do a lot of things right now anyway. We cannot, go out, practice, work, get better, do more. We cannot do all those things. So I would just tell people just to it's a skill as well, I think. Just trying to sit down and relax. Think about stuff. Think about their own, I don't know how to explain it, their own soul, themselves, what they're living it doesn't matter, you know. And maybe some people don't know their families well enough. Get to know them like to the most. I know pretty much every little detail about my brother, my mom, or my grandparents. So just spend time with your family, try to relax, and let the time pass. And I think time will be able to take care of all. Yeah, that's not bad for people, I think.
Hey, Giorgi, this is Paul Banks of the Sports Bank. I saw your Instagram from about 10 days ago where you're working on your post moves in quarantine. And my question is, where did you, it was really enjoyable. It was really funny. And I guess, did you get the background music from TikTok, or why did you choose that music? That's made it really entertaining.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your compliment. I was just spending time on TikTok, and that song came on, and I really just liked it. I don't know, I just liked the sound, and then I started playing the sound. And after I started playing the sound, I saw a basketball laying on the floor. I picked it up and I just started moving with it, and then it just randomly. That was such a random video, to be honest. So it just randomly happened. I just liked the song from the TikTok, and then I saw it all, and I just started moving to it. It was great, though. I think it is a pretty fun video as well.
And then kind of as a follow-up to that, what advice would you give to people to keep sense of humor and keep laughing during very trying and strange times like these?
I mean, what else? What else really can you do at this time? You know, like there's a couple of facts. You know, fact is you should not leave the house, and you are at the house. So what can you do at the house? You know, like, should you be worrying the whole time watching those news and CNN and all that stuff, and that even plays with your head anymore? Or you can make a choice and just use this time to relax your body, relax your mind, and just have some humor a little bit. You can still watch something, joke with, if you have family at the house. I'm all by myself. I'm still trying to have fun, you know, making those videos, making people laugh, interact with people, and it's way easier then. You know, time passes. You are laughing at a great time, and then if you are able to get through adversity like this with smile and with some humor, I think it's great. It's a great thing to do. So I encourage everybody to do that. It doesn't have to be making videos and stuff. It can be drawing stuff. You know, it can be, I don't know, maybe meditation. I don't know. There's so many things you can do, and I encourage people to get out of their comfort zone and really try to do something that will influence them positively.
Great advice. Thanks, Giorgi.
Yeah.
Hey, Giorgi, this is Joey Wagner with the Decatur Herald Review. You mentioned taking all this time to relax and said you had never had a chance to really relax like this before. Was it a challenge to finally relax, given that you're so used to going all the time?
It has been really, really a challenge for me, and to encourage me was my brother to do this, you know. It was, after the first 2 days, as I mentioned, it was pretty crazy to be just at home the whole entire time, and my brother told me, hey, like, just sit down on your couch and just, like, relax a little bit. And I was listening to him, I'm like, okay. And I felt uncomfortable because, like, I just haven't done it in so long. Oh, you always running, you know. I'm running to practice, too. And then after that, I'm running to the class, and then I'm running to my learning specialist, and then I'm running to, you know, go work out again, put extra work in, then run to get food, and then you rush to get home to hang out with your friends or whatever. Always rushing, always fast, and never really get real time just to sit down and relax and just not think about anything. It has no purpose, but sometimes you just need it to sit down and relax. And my brother encouraged me to do that, and I really, I'm thinking probably never in my life since I started doing a little more grown stuff than just being a kid in school. I never really had time to do it, and now it's time, and now you got to use this time to do that. I think it might be different for some people, but I definitely think that's what it is for me personally.
Hey, Giorgi, it's Anthony from the Champagne Room. How do you feel after hearing about some of your classmates like Alan Griffin or Tevian Jones, those people in your grade deciding to transfer?
Definitely heartbroken at first, to be totally honest. Definitely heartbroken at first because those are my guys. Those are like my brothers. We lived in the same dorm when we first came in summer, and then for a whole freshman year. And Alan was my roommate for a whole year now, and we have a lot of memories. Definitely, I was heartbroken at first. At the same time, I realized always people make decisions towards best for themselves, and they put themselves first, and that's not a wrong thing to do from them, and they decide to make those decisions, and I really, really just hope really the best of luck to both of them, and I hope they end up in the situations they will have the most success, not only personally but as a team. And I just wish the best of luck to them. I love them. They're my brothers. I will be supporting them still, whatever they're going to be at. And I will definitely keep in touch with them. And I'll tell you, I definitely was heartbroken. I'm still heartbroken a little bit, but it is what it is.
And Giorgi, another follow-up on that. If Io decides to go to the NBA, you would be the last person remaining from your recruiting class. Does that show anything about your loyalty or anything like that?
I mean, it's not a personal thing. It's not about me at this point. It's a lot of things that came to the other players that came with me in this class. Started from Tom McCain or whatever, and to those guys that transfer now, Alan and Tim, and it really, to be honest, it has nothing to do with me. It's all personal things that they have, and as you mentioned, Io would be the same. That he almost left to go to the NBA last year, and he didn't, and we don't know still his decision right now. And if he leaves, I really same to him. I just wish him best of luck, and that would not really do a lot. I mean, it has nothing to do really with me, to be honest, in that way. So.
Hey, Giorgi, it's Derek Piper, Atlanta Inquirer. With your time to think now, how do you find yourself looking back on the season, the way it ended with no NCAA tournament, and how as a team did you go about processing that news and just the reality of the season being over?
I mean, a lot of, to be honest, as I will repeat this, I'm really heartbroken, to be honest. I'm heartbroken not only for the guys that transferred, but also that we didn't make the tournament. We did make it, but it just never happened. And we put in so much work in my past 2 years, not just 1 year, but this past 2 years. Group of guys have been really, really, really working to achieve something like going to the tournament. And we felt like we was not the team that just goes to the tournament just to play one game, and we felt like, and we still feel like we have the talent and we have the coach and staff and everything to make a deep run. And it's just really, really heartbreaking, to be honest. I'm still heartbroken, especially for the seniors that I know will have no more chance to experience it. I'm super close to those guys, Kipper, Trey, Samson, Tyler, all those guys, and I'm just really heartbroken for them. And it's just really a bad thing. But at the same time, me thinking all that through, I realize it's way, way, way bigger than a game of basketball and all the work that we have put in and the tournament and everything. This issue is so much bigger. It impacts the whole entire world. So I have understanding of that as well. I just have a big shout out to all the nurses and doctors who are fighting this as well, because they're putting themselves at the risk throughout the whole entire world, not only in the United States but also all over the world. Shout out to all the nurses and all the doctors that are putting their lives at the risk to help us, basically.